And good morning, everybody. Monday, October the 8th, pre-market. Bonds are closed today. Stock market is open. Expect low volume and probably pretty past the peanut choppy trading for most of the session. It should be pretty much of a sleeper until they all come back tomorrow. Asia was mixed overnight. The Nikkei was closed for a holiday. The Hang Seng was down. The rest of Asia was up. Sensex down quite a bit, 259 points. Europe was down overnight. Right now, our futures S&P down 4.25. Nasdaq down 4.75. Russell down 19 ticks. Dow indicated to open 14 points lower at the moment. Today is the first day in the 3-day cycle, also known as the buy day. We're looking to pick up some longs at or below Friday's lows, coming off of a hell of a session on Friday. I expect that today's objective will probably come in last. I'm thinking we'll see the highs this morning and the lows, for what they're worth, later in the afternoon. And let me emphasize again, it should be a very low volume session and probably low probability trading. What I want to do this morning is concentrate on the broad indexes themselves. There will be buy and sell numbers and a stock watch list in your printed morning call, but for the purposes of the video morning call, I want to concentrate on the 5 broad indexes that we're most concerned with, and I want to go with weekly trends to talk about a sense of the greater trends that we're looking at as we come into this week. Let's go ahead and get started. We'll start with the Dow, since that's what everybody's watching. Money stream on a weekly basis still quite healthy for the Dow broad. However, money stream is a lot lower now at these new all-time highs in price. Money stream was higher back in June and July, so I need to emphasize again that this rally is running on a lot less mojo than it was when we had the June and July peaks. Time segmented volume looks very healthy for the Dow. Balance of power, all retail, something I've been talking about for quite some time. Trading volume well below its 10-week moving average in terms of trading volume itself. Next resistance on the Dow comes in at 14,252. If it can clear that, 14,402, next 2 legs up on the Dow if the rally continues. Support for now on the Dow is at 13,828, tucking it in right about in here for support on a weekly basis for the Dow broad. S&P 500 on a weekly basis, money stream quite healthy, but same comments. Money stream was much higher this summer than it is right now. In fact, money stream was higher back in the first part of the year in January and February and March than it is right now. You have to pay attention to the fact that this rally, even though the S&P has now crossed 7-year highs, it's doing so without real money coming into it. I can't emphasize this enough. Time segmented volume, very bullish on the S&P 500. Next 2 legs up for the S&P, 1567.44. Another new all-time high. After that, 1583.13, up off the chart. Support for now on the S&P 500, 1530.82, right about in there. NDX, the Nasdaq 100, the index that the QQQs are based upon. Different story here. Money stream now coming up to take out the highs for the year and probably the all-time highs. Unlike the Dow and the S&P, the Nasdaq does have real momentum behind it in terms of money stream. However, balance of power is pretty much non-existent on the NDX. Time segmented volume very bullish on the NDX. Next 2 legs up, 2157.22 for the Nasdaq 100. If that clears, we could be looking at 2175.62, a good distance from here on the Nasdaq 100, with support for now coming in at 2115. 2115.20 for the NDX Nasdaq 100. Over to the Russell 2000, brought itself, money stream through its rope and climbing. However, money stream a lot lower than it was back in June and July, and not quite where it was in April or May, and barely where it was in January and February of this year. Time segmented volume very bullish on the Russell 2000. Great candle last week in price. Breakout, very strong bull candle on the Russell 2000. Next two legs up, 855.81 on the Russell 2000. 863.14, second leg up on the Russell 2000. 832.82 for decent support. About half of that candle from last week. 832.82 support for the Russell 2000. We'll finish up today with the S&P 100, the OEX. Money stream, same as the others, very strong, but much lower than earlier points in 2007. Running higher on retail money. There's nothing to indicate real serious five white guys who run Wall Street are coming into this market at all. Next two legs up on the OEX, 732.14, right below that line in there. And the second leg up for the OEX in the coming week, probably 738.92 if we have a continuation rally in this Bullwinkle stampede. 714.55 current support for the OEX, right about that line there. All right, guys, that's the situation on the greater trends in the broad market indexes. Your radar watch, your buy and sell numbers for index exchange traded funds are in your printed morning call. The Cubs have blown their season and they're out of it, and that's what the Cubs do, don't they? I am King Cambo, and that's how I roll for Monday, October the 8th, 2007. See you in the live channel.